What is up, everyone? It is Killer13 here, and I'm bringing you another top 5 video. This time it will be top 5 worst games I have played. Now, I will say a couple things. One, I have no gameplay, so I'm just gonna, if you see like Fallout 4, it's not on the list. So yeah, there's that, and the reasons why it will be on here, it's either the story wasn't that good, the mechanics weren't that good, the multiplayer gameplay was terrible, and probably the most popular one, pay to wins. I don't like those. I don't think anyone likes those. Me and my friend Fox, we just downright hate it. So those are the reasons why it'll be on the list, so we will get started. Okay, coming in at number 5 is Star Wars Battlefront. Yes, even though I am a huge Star Wars fan, is just Battlefront did not meet my expectations. One, because the lack of modes, I guess. I mean, having a survival put in, yes, that is fun, but it could be fun for only so long. And really the lack of maps as well. Like, I was so hyped when they were talking about releasing Star Wars Battlefront, and like, I prayed that they would still have the space combat in there, which most people will agree with me. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, that was the only reason why most of us got it, was for the space combat. But when I got it, and the next day when I went on it and I saw no space combat, I was just so depressed, basically, because that was somewhat really the only reason why I bought it, was for the space combat. But like, it's not a bad game, it's just the lack of modes, no space combat, and also the eras, because I get really tired of constantly fighting Rebels or Imperials. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 I liked because it had the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War. Although most people will say, like, you like the Galactic Civil War better, but I like both of those, because more, I guess, more fun, trying to see if you could beat one planet during both eras, because that's what I mostly did. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront got number 5. Number 5 was originally going to go to Watch Dogs, but I couldn't really find anything bad with it. A lot of you will say, oh, it's a knockoff of GTA, but no, I couldn't find anything wrong with Watch Dogs. So Battlefront got number 5, and going on to number 4. Okay, number 4, I'm sorry. Number 4 is Just Cause 3. Now, a lot of you will say, oh, how come that's at number 4 and all that, like, was even on the list to begin with? Well, that's because no multiplayer. They promised that they would put multiplayer in it. No, they waited for someone to make a mod on the PC for multiplayer, and then we never heard of multiplayer ever again. So, in my eyes, that's why Just Cause 3 is at number 4. It's not bad. It's just that's the one thing I hated with it, was that they were announcing multiplayer, but it never came to be. So, I don't know if it will be, like, in the future or something, but just, that's the reason why it's on the list. No multiplayer. I would love to, like, tether my friends to a building and just watch them, like, bounce around, or like tether like cars to buildings and with like my friends or something. I would love to do that, but sadly, no. There won't be multiplayer probably for a while, so that's why Just Cause 3 got number 4 on my list. So, on to number 3. Okay, now, number 3. Most of you guys would have never heard of this game, but it was a free game on the PlayStation Store for PlayStation Plus users called Battle Islands. I had this on my PC, or was it my phone? I think my PC. And I love the game. One major flaw with it though, pay to win. I hate games with that. So, Battle Islands, there's nothing, I don't hate the game. It's just that's the one flaw I don't like with it, is pay to wins. I can't stress that enough. If a game has pay to win, I automatically hate it. So that is why Battle Islands got number 3, was because of that major flaw with it. On to number 2, which we are nearing the end, which a lot of you will probably see it coming. And now, number 2 is Destiny. For one reason. The story in it was so... I don't even know what to call the story. Like, it was just so messed up to me. Like, it made no sense in the end. And sadly, that's why I had to give it number 2. It was a good game though, but the story made no sense in the end. So, coming down to number 1. And number 1 is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, the reason why was because it took the pay to win route and the supply drops just got dumber. What I mean by that, when I first got Advanced Warfare, every time you would get a supply drop, you would get camos for the guns, you would get attachments for your guns. I even think you would actually get emblems as well, I think. But after one update they started giving you like clothing for your character. In my opinion, I don't think my character is gonna look good in elbow pads and knee pads. I think he's gonna look better with guns and all that, so in my opinion, that's why Advanced Warfare got number 1, was because the supply drops got stupid after one update, and the only way you could get the only way you could actually get like the camos and the attachments and all that is if you bought it. So in my opinion, that's why Advanced Warfare got number 1, was because it took the pay to win route. And in my opinion, like I've said with Battle Islands, pay to win doesn't make the game better, in my opinion. It just makes it more... not more stupid, it just goes to show that, like, if a game takes the pay to win route, the company really doesn't have that much confidence in the game. So, in my opinion, that's why Advanced Warfare got number 1, was because it took the pay to win route, even though it was a good game. So, that's all for my top 5 worst games that I've played. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments section below. If you would like me to do another top 5, leave it also in the comment section, because I really enjoy doing these. Probably the next thing will be like a discussion about things that I don't like in games. And then probably after that, it'll probably be like the thing that I do like in games. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. You're new to the channel, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.